Hey guys, welcome to the Superhero Cut Show where we talk about things Marvel, DC, and Star Wars. It's your boy CB Hayes, joined by Jerry. My brother, how are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
Good, man. So obviously, it's Monday. We're here way early. This is going out right after we get done this. So obviously, there was a costume reveal that was dropped today for Superman, and you guys know that Jerry and I were on top of it. We've been texting all day about it.
Mhm.
What a great day! What a freaking great day. So we're going to pull this. So we're going to pull this up here now. I'm gonna let Jerry go first. How do you feel about this suit? Give me your breakdown and analysis.
So I love the suit. I love the vintage vibe to it. The material I really like, especially because it reminds me of the Black Adam material. I don't know if you remember, but they kind of tossed that suit at at Atom Smasher in Black Adam, and it reminds me of the Atom Smasher suit. The material, the dirtiness to it. It's like a very vintage retro feel to it. However, as much as the material is vintage and retro, the lines on the suit, Stevie and I were talking about the collar. I don't know so much that it's a new 52 collar, but it definitely took some inspiration from New 52, given with the turtleneck. The New 52 big difference is the New 52 collar has a V-neck on the turtleneck, where obviously that's absent here. But I absolutely love it. I think it's iconic that they went with the uh, Kingdom Come logo, and adding the yellow to it is a nice touch. And I think that to make this an iconic and classic and timeless and definitive Superman, there was no way to do it without the red and yellow Superman logo that we have here. The one complaint that I have is the boots. I mean, what the hell?
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. It was either see like I know you accepted the undies, but I was like he's gonna hate those boots. I knew it. I knew it, dude. I swear to you, I knew it. I was like
Well,
Jerry's not gonna like those.
with the underwear, I think it's easier to accept it now because it's really kind of almost hidden. But once he stands up, I'm going to have a lot more to say about the underwear. But those
so
boots are
you
whack
know,
as hell, man.
so number one, I think this costume is amazing. I think, and I want to talk about the photo too because I really like what James Gunn is doing, and to me, this photo is a chess move, and so I really like this photo because Superman looks tired. He looks like he just got done a battle and he's like, "Oh, another thing going on," and he has to suit up again. Like he doesn't look happy to be suiting up. And also like even if you take a look at his suit, it's dirty. You know what I mean? Like it looks like he just got out of a fight. That's why it's two different shades of the, blue in it. So that also gets me pretty excited because they were on X. They were posting comparisons of Zack Snyder's first look versus what we've seen now, and it had Zack Snyder's Superman where his hand is on like those bank. It's like those a bank vault is just his hand on the freaking bank vault door, and he's like crushed it. Versus in this one, we don't get like a powerful Superman that looks strong. No, this is like a vulnerable, authentic Superman who's freaking tired. It looks like he's got done fighting a bunch of other things, and now he has to do something else. And to me, as I said, I just think it's like I think it's cooler. Or I think it's cool, and it just seems like you're getting like the other side of Superman in this photo that you never see, which is kind of showing us what the vibe is going to be for the Superman film. Because I do feel like Zack Snyder's Superman did touch on it a little bit more, a little bit out of character for Superman, but Snyder really tried to touch on the fact that Superman isn't perfect, and that Superman has flaws. And I think that this is what James Gunn is also trying to show us, that like he gets tired too. He's gonna be going through some things as well. So I think the photo is dope. I do understand this has to now. A lot of people were tripping about the art, but you guys got to think about this, okay? And I'm gonna just tell you straight up. If they didn't. I don't know what this is, but this is not a green screen. Number one, because if this was a green screen, the purple on that wall behind Superman would not be reflecting off of it. So look, right, I have a green screen, so you don't see any of the reflections on like around here, right? Like the like the
Whoa! That could be edited. That's an easy edit. To Are you talking about the reflection on his wall in the interior of the room?
yeah, I think I know what it
That
is
could
though,
be
because
edited.
no, but I've seen it on films though. Like
Okay.
what this is, because what I think it is like and I think Tyler Perry studio has this. I'm not sure that that's where they're filming, but Tyler Perry has this thing where it's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a digital. It's like instead of a green screen, it's like a digital like background, basically
Right.
that they use a lot of films. That's what this looks like to me, at least. But yeah, I mean, and that thing, I mean, that has to be
I
Brainiac.
think I so it's a lot more colorful than Brainiac's suit. Than Brainiac's ship. I'm hoping it's Brainiac. I love Brainiac. I think Brainiac is one of the coolest Superman villains. Right up there with Lex. And we don't know that Lex is going to be the villain or the main villain. And the thing is with Lex, they can't kill Lex Luthor off in the first movie of the new DCU. Number one, I think it's a green screen. That picture it works out way too perfect for it not to be a green screen and for that to be a city in the background. I mean, that skyline. Listen, I'm born and raised on Long Island. I've lived in New York City, and let me tell you, they're shooting a movie. Okay, there's no way they scout selected an interior room or apartment for part
Oh
of the
yeah, that's
set,
impossible. That's
and
impossible.
they had to find, and they were doing it by skyline view, because that skyline image, that skyline view from that window is perfect. And
Could
I
be
don't think
AI
it.
too.
Yeah, it could be AI. I think they actually did see something about AI, but there's always people on X complaining about AI. It's like uh, they get so offended. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But listen, I think it might be Brainiac. The one thing I want to say about that image in the window is I love how colorful it is. I think that comic book movies, our genre, is known for being, you know, heavy on visual effects, and they're very colorful. And I think that's one of the things that was really missing from a lot of the DCEU.
Yeah, because Snyder had that dark palette to his films where it kind of made everything look kind of like grayish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
Like
listen, it
gray.
worked in a lot of his scenes. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it served them in the long run. And I think that if they were to go back and do the DCEU now, knowing what they know now, number one, they definitely wouldn't have hired Snyder, and number two, they would have made it more colorful. And
Yeah.
look, even with the Justice League, I mean, that movie is known for being more colorful. And I'm not saying Justice League is better than the Snyder Cut or anything like that, but the lack of color was a very obvious Zack Snyder thing, and
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
not a comic book movie thing.
Yeah, and we also see that in Rebel Moon because that's just Snyder's style. His
Yeah,
style is that calm grayish type of color. But I really, and I'm pretty sure that's Lex Luthor's tower. Those two towers in the back. I'm pretty sure that's LexCorp. That's what I think, at least, because it looks like the one that I used to watch back in the day in the animated Superman show, and I'm pretty sure I've seen that in comics as well. The two towers. So that's
yeah. It
what
almost looks
LexCorp
like a
back there.
bridge, but it's way too high to be a bridge.
Yeah, it's got to be LexCorp. And
Yeah,
if I'm mistaken, the Daily Planet will be right under there. If you look closely, there's like a like a ball, and so it would be awesome if like they're right next to LexCorp. That would be super cool if the Daily Planet is right next to there. Very
yeah.
interesting. But as I said, as a costume simp, I simp over costumes. Let's talk about this now. Jerry knows I've been talking about this freaking collar for the longest that I wanted this.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to see the collar now. I did want this. Now I do think that the only problem I have, bro, is that it's not a form fitting suit. And I do think it is because he's sitting down that it doesn't look like that. I do think that when he stands up, it is going to fit him more. And you, I mean, they might even add VFX to make it fit more as well. But
So I
yeah,
don't know, because the thing is, if the suit fit better when he was standing up, I have to imagine they would have made the debut of the suit with him standing up. I kind of think that it, like, here's what I think. I think that the practical suit doesn't fit so well. I think in action scenes it's going to be edited. But you know, I don't know. I kind of think this is the I don't think it's going to be a big difference, because if it fit perfect or better, much better when he was standing up, don't you think they would have prioritized the debut photo
no,
to include him standing up? I do.
no, because I don't think this is the only suit that he's going to get in this film.
Interesting. So you think he's going to get a better suit?
Let's dive deep. Okay, let's go. Woo, woo, woo. Let me lift the weights. Okay, so this is what I think. I think that this is the suit that Martha made. This is what I think. I think Martha Kent made this suit. It pretty much looks like Mama made this. That's the way I see it. And I think Jarrell's going to get him in some better threads. Like when James Gunn posted the Superman logo, to me it felt like the suit, like the blue around it, looked a little more form fitting than what we have now. So it makes me think that there's going to be another suit that he's going to get. Plus the fact that we're in year 2 Superman, I think this is going to be a pretty much of like a early suit, and then we're going to see something a little more like mature for not mature, but we're going to get a different suit, same style, but I imagine that the texture and some of those things are going to change, because this gives me like, and look, and the funny thing is this, man, when the Batman first revealed um his costume, when I tell you the Batman got cooked like no other, man, I mean, the Batman got destroyed for the costume that Robert Pattinson wore. And and a lot of people hated it until we saw it in the movies, and it looked amazing. Now, Robert Pattinson's Batman suit isn't the best out of all of them. It's not. But the gravitas that Robert Pattinson had as Batman is swayed a lot of fans to love it. And I think this is the same with Corn Sweat as a Superman. Is this the best Superman suit that we have seen on screen? No, it's not. I mean, that's just the facts. I think that Henry Cavill's Superman suit is one of the greatest costumes of all time. That's just my personal opinion. I just think those combos, the blue, I mean, it fit, like Henry Cavill's Superman suit fit his body better than what Corn Sweat has. But with this suit, but I do think that Corn Sweat is going to grow in the role, and I think that I think that at the end of this film, I think that fans are going to like this Superman better than what we've ever seen before. And we also got to put into effect that we haven't seen this Superman move. We haven't seen him fly. We haven't seen him stand up. So it's hard for me to judge this suit 100%. You know what I mean? When Jerry, we haven't seen him in action. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a very fair point on seeing him in action. And I also think that the Snyder Henry Cavill suit fit like a glove, really, because of the material. And I just don't think that you get that with this kind of material. Listen, I like the Henry Cavill suit too. I texted Stevie before we came on. I was like, I didn't even want to say that, just because I cannot stand the Snyder cult. They are the most annoying people ever. They have the worst takes on absolutely everything that I didn't want to give. But I wanted to make sure, we give you our real views like we always do on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Snyder Cavill suit is the best Superman suit we've seen on screen, and I don't even think it's close.
Yeah.
I think this has the best logo. I don't think Snyder's Superman is like classic Superman at all. And I do think that Stevie's right. I think once we see the movie, the thing is about suits is like they have to fit the movie. This isn't a costume competition, okay? They're putting out a movie and the vibes have to be cohesive. And you got that with Pattinson Batman, it's like, I mean, you couldn't have said it better. How that once you saw Pattinson play the Batman in the role in the movie, it swayed more people. And I don't see people hating on this suit. The only people I see hating on this suit are Snyder fans and Steve's friend, who I actually talk to a good amount now online, Matt, who hates everything.
He hates the collar.
You know?
He hates the collar.
Yeah.
He texted me. He's like, dude, I hate that collar.
I
I was like, bro, it's New 52. He said Superman doesn't wear a collar. I'm like, oh, here we go. He's gonna say that Superman does not wear a collar. I'm like, bro, you can hate New 52 all you want. It's canon, bro. It's canon. I'm already telling you.
Canon.
Already telling you.
You know, but yeah, I think that they're obvious. James Gunn obviously has a hardcore vision for this movie. And because he has a vision, I think that they just ended up coming to the conclusion that this suit and this vintage style and the Kingdom Come logo is the most fitting for the movie and the story and the style of iconic and classic Superman that they want to tell. The suit doesn't stand alone. It stands with the movie. And I think once the movie comes, I think everyone's going to be sold on the suit, except for the Snyder Cult. Because listen, this movie could be the greatest superhero movie of all time. And the Snyder Cult is going to go on Twitter that day, and they're going to say, Zack Snyder's Superman, Man of Steel is the greatest movie of all time. No, they're already saying that their movie's clear this movie, and we haven't even seen the trailer yet.
Bro, they said they clear Endgame in Infinity War. You know what I mean? I mean, come on now.
Yeah,
question.
They're insane. I mean,
question. How would you like the S being on the back of the cape, like how it used to be back in the day?
Oof. I don't know if I like it. I think that would be a little too much with the suit.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, bro, you know me, bro. I love long capes, so I really like the cape. Bro, yeah. I'm pretty much sold on this. I honestly am, and as I said, but I do want to see where it's not faded blue. I want to see it, and it's my guess is what his pants are. That's the true blue. That we are probably going to see, and I think him standing up and just moving it. And man, I mean, I think this project is going to be very promising, bro. I'm really excited for this.
Yeah, me too. I really hope it's Brainiac.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's it looks like his ship and it's shooting out something, or maybe that's another.
The ship,
maybe that's the hero shooting at it.
The ship might not be Brainiac's ship colors, but they are Brainiac colors.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So, but yeah, and by the way, shout out to My Time to Shine Hello, because she called this, and James Gunn commented like the eye emojis. So the fact that My Time to Shine Hello called this in
I didn't
March,
realize that My Time to Shine was a woman.
Yeah, it's a girl. Yep. So
how do you know that?
Because Den of Nerds, he refers to her.
Oh, okay.
I think he knows who she is.
Right.
So they say her. So
yeah.
But yeah. So
great account.
Right. So My Time to Shine Hello. Just know any leaks you're posting, we're gonna be talking about it on this show because
hell yeah.
If you got that from James Gunn on the money, imagine the other things that you've been right about. But yeah, I mean, we are happy that this news got dropped today, and this is even though there was some hate to it, this is what fandom is, man. Everybody's excited and everybody's happy about it, and hopefully Comic-Con is around the corner. Hopefully we get a teaser. Well, all right, guys. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Check out this video. Please post what you think about the suit. We would love to hear what you guys got to say. Have a great day and peace out.
Peace.